So as you can see, there's a lot of process involved in these paintings, and this is a perfect example of that. Again, I continue my exploration of the exhibit space in all the various aspects of the exhibit space. We spoke about the seating places, the frames, the lights, all that stuff that goes, that is part of it. This looks like one of those gorgeous abstract paintings of the 50s, you know, of the abstract expressionists. This is really an easel that has been inverted on its side, and it reminds you probably of a little bit of even Franz Klein, who used to paint in black and white, only in his later phase in the 50s. And this work is particularly interesting because the construction of it is evident equally in its fine line construction and the detail, which is very detailed and fine, let's say, with a you know, very detailed technique, and the aspects that are more rough, that are over here, that look like samples on a wall that you're about to paint a wall and you want to test the paint first, whether it's going to work. And this is some of what gives the power, the work its power, is this combination between the architectural drawing or the architectural detailing and the rough application of paint. The question of light, again, here is the grading of light, which circles back to the darkness and light component of the exhibit, which is something that is central to my work. Right now I don't want to talk about it too long because it will take too long to talk about it. But let me go to the next piece, which has another variation on light and the process of painting also. Again, here, you know, this painting is completely abstract. It's pure light falling, pure light that's actually painted, and pure light that's falling at it. And sometimes you don't know which shadows are the ones that are painted and which shadows are the ones from the lights that are falling on it. And again, the pieces of tape that were used in the construction of the piece peeled off. Some are left in place, some are put on top, some are put below, and they form part of what makes this work interesting, part of the dynamic of the work, and what, by leaving pieces that were used in the process of the construction of the work, you are also leaving a piece of history, of memory, of process of the work in the finished piece. Here we have the same, another variation on this. Again, the inverted easel, you know, and painted in a very rough, direct, aggressive way. And again, a work that interestingly talks about the world of contemporary art in similar ways that we've just been talking about. It is a work that is present. It's now, it's here. But it's also a work that incorporates, for example, pieces of tape that were used in the construction of, let's say, of this piece over here, were left in here. So it incorporates the past. And it also alludes to the future in something like this, which already implies that the work is already in a particular collection in the city of Sao Paulo. Of course, this work hasn't been sold, but it implies that it will be sold. So, again, in a both direct and an indirect way, this work talks about various components of the art world, of the creation of the work, and how the work then assumes its life in the public domain.